Good evening traders, welcome back to Unstockable Trading. In this video, I want to give you my outlook on the SPX, and I want to talk about gold briefly and jump into Apple at the end of the video. So one thing that we noticed that gold has been forming higher highs and lower lows. So what's going to happen next? The next resistance, a very nice one, it's at 1305. Sorry, 1310. But in the meantime, I want to see gold to come down to 1290 to 1285 if possible, and then before we go have another leg to the upside. Right now, as for now, gold is up in the future markets. I am expecting to have a little bit bounce for the US equity market tomorrow morning, and do remember we have the Powell speech at 10:15 a.m. and we have a lot of news coming out tomorrow. So one thing we have to notice on SPY is that today we failed break to the upside of 249, and we tanked all the way down to almost 50% of what we came up. So until tomorrow, I want to see a retrace back to 246, maybe higher. If not, we fail here, we're gonna tank to the downside and eventually have a double bottom. And just remember, throughout the history of the markets, if we want to go even higher, we must form a double bottom to the downside, which means that we must form a W shape before we go up. Look right here, look right here, look back in 2016, a very nice W shape. Another nice W shape. So I am pretty sure that we're gonna have a W shape very soon. But for now, let's target double bottom. Maybe we can go even lower, but I don't want to break this trend right here. So let's see how we see tomorrow. But I'm targeting 246 and then another leg to the downside. And let's talk about Apple. So downgraded their revenue on iPhone or something like that, bad news. So Apple is heading a lot lower than what the news supposed to be. The news wasn't as bad, but people are just reacting so much. But I'm not bullish on Apple at all. I think Apple should come back tomorrow or next week to at least 148 or even 150 before we have a downside. So I am still targeting 130 on Apple, just because in the history of the market, gaps are always filled. And you see right here, 2017 January 27th, we have a gap that needs to be filled, and it has not been filled, never yet. So this thing will come to 127 or to even 125, somewhere in this gap. And tomorrow, be careful with the many news coming out. I'm expecting that people will not hold anything over the weekend, so there will be a put opportunity to play. If you see green in the morning, wait for it to top out, get a put, and sell that thing around 2-3 p.m. But just make sure that the 10:15 a.m. Eastern time, there will be a FOMC meeting and job report coming out. I'm neutral on both of them, but we gotta see how the market reacts to it first before you enter a put. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.